Hey y'all, welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and dive in and see what Divine Holy Spirit has for the collective. The cards are all upright and in order by way of major arcana and through each element. Whew. Divine Holy Spirit of the highest white light consciousness, what do you have for the collective? What does the collective need to know and be made aware of at this time? Please allow me to channel the accurate message for the Divine Collective. All right, here we go, y'all. Hey, y'all. I heard consistency just now. Hold on just a second, y'all. Consistency is important, and that's probably for me. I'm hearing consistency in prayer, which could be for everyone. What else, Spirit? What else do you have for us, the Divine Collective? What we need to know and be made aware of. There's something surrounding transportation. The Page of Wands in reverse showing in the pre-shuffle. Something about education, y'all. Educating. I heard enlightenment, so it'll have to do with spirituality aspects of education. Okay, so I heard neo, and then I heard nepotism. That's not a word I would just pull out of the air, y'all. That's what I heard. So I don't know where the neo, I don't know the, I don't have my assistant with me, y'all. It's here, but I wasn't even thinking about it. But you know what, we'll do it post-reading. So neo, I want to understand what that verbiage is. But nepotism, I have no idea right now. So I'm seeing like the Pope. I'm seeing definitely the clergy of, you know, the uniform, the outfit, whatever you call it, of a Pope reference with the pointy hat and the white long robe. That's what I'm seeing. So when I was asking about nepotism or neo, that's what I was shown. And I'm hearing enlightenment again. All right, let's go ahead and get these cards out here, y'all. See what's going on. Paint the picture for us, Holy Spirit. Please and thank you. I appreciate you all for your support, your likes, your shares, your donations, consideration of subscribing to the channel. Thank y'all for being here, booking with me your own personal reading via the website. The information is in the description box below if you need some more information on how to do so. But I love you all. Thank you so much for being here for me. All right. I'm hearing nepotism again. So something about a creature, but I heard sea creature. So I'm seeing like even a mermaid representation right now. Okay, cards are upside down. I'm already being told. Here we go. Let's get some cards out here, y'all. All right, I just heard strangulation. I don't mean to laugh at that, but it's like, man, we went from something that seems like so holy. I heard Holy Grail just now to something so terrible like strangulation, because it was the type to where if somebody's putting their hands around someone's neck, that kind of strangulation. But you know, we could be looking at the metaphorical vision of strangulation. Somebody just not in a chokehold, like not being able to get their words out, not being able to breathe, to have like that life essence. All right, y'all, bottom of the deck, we got the Nine of Cups here. Spirit, tell us more, please, about this Nine of Cups. I heard transgressions just now with the Nine of Cups. So I feel like that has a lot to do with somebody thinking that they were going to be good forever and ever and ever with the transgressions. And that could be the suffocation energy that I was being shown of somebody's hands around someone's neck. They thought they were going to continue to keep someone in some sort of chokehold. And the Divine Collective, that could be you. Somebody was thinking they were forever going to be in this energy. I'm hearing now with the Nine of Cups that you had so much to give. So maybe you weren't even impacted in a way to where it was detrimental to you. Sorry, y'all, for the sirens. I wanted that to go by so I could focus. All right. Nine of Cups, detrimental. So it not being detrimental to you, collective. Spirit, sum this up for me, please, in the best way possible. Nine of Cups. I heard transgressions again. I'm hearing it's as if, but that gives me a feeling of it's as if they felt entitled to be able to hold on to your energy, is what this Nine of Cups is giving me. Entitlement. So what's the sum result? But I heard direct result when I was trying to get that out. What's the summary of this Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Spirit? Let all things be true and clear. I heard entitlement, so there we are. I heard they suffer from entitlement with this Nine of Cups. So who exactly are we talking about here, Holy Spirit? Can you show me? Show me their characterizations, their movements, their actions. So this is somebody just floating through life thinking, okay, as long as I'm booked and busy, I'm good. Because that's what I'm being shown as somebody who is like scheduling out, making appointments, meet and greets. Like they wanted to keep their lives busy. But this Nine of Cups lets me know that that's more or less the reason why they thought that they were just going to continue to be good from that point out. But I'm hearing now the energy is that's not the case. And maybe it is that the realization comes in that your collective you are still good despite what this person was doing to keep themselves booked and busy. Because booked and busy for me means that yes, things were flowing for them. It was either good money coming in, revolving door energy to every time they turned around, they were being booked again. They were busy even the more. But it's like you did not, it wasn't detrimental to you, but now this person has the realization of something has collapsed, is what I just heard. So even the collapsed energy means you're on a rise and they're on a complete downfall. But they're not understanding because they had so much favor for so long and it was so good to them, is what I'm hearing with this Nine of Cups. We got it, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I heard they thought it ended for sure. Like they were so much of a guarantee that they thought that they were good forever. That and we're definitely putting some sort of seal of a guarantee that was their perception. That's the Nine of Cups. We got it. We can move on now. We got it. Thank you, Spirit. All right, y'all. That's what we got. That's what we're dealing with. That's what they're dealing with. And I'm hearing self-realization. I'm hearing they were no one without you. This person was a nobody without you. Because I was back here questioning the booked and busy, and then I heard dried and something. Like it wanted to give me like a book and busy, dried and blank, but I didn't get the other part. But dry means it's dried up. So that was the emphasis that we already received. So that was just extra confirmation. Something's dried up. We are talking about cups here. Nine of Cups. It's dried up, y'all. For them. But they were so booked and busy. Okay, let's move on, y'all. Where we want to go? Let's see what's going on with this Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Obviously meaning one's lost control of something that they possessed so heavily, like it made them feel valuable, whatever this was that they were holding on to so tightly, but they lost it. It's in the reverse. Let's see what's next to that. Turn it over. We got the Eight of Pentacles. Y'all look at all the pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, they were so hard at work on something. They were so laser focused because it was so good to them. I'm hearing like it was running, like a running well, but I was seeing like a waterfall energy. Like, you know, waterfall never runs dry. Like the well never goes dry is the reference. It wasn't. It was so good to them, but that explains why they felt like they were entitled with the Nine of Cups, because they were booked and busy. It was coming in just like that revolving door that was mentioned. Like it was nonstop for this person. But let's see why. Why were they so focused? What did they actually lose that they were so focused on? And here we have a Nine of Pentacles. Somebody was producing for them. That's how I see this Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody who's self-sufficient, independent, and they're good by themselves. They still got a little ways to go, a lot of lessons to learn, but they are showing proof that they are good by themselves. So this was you, collective, somebody independent, fancy free. You don't wait for anybody to hand you anything because you produce on your own. This person figured this out. You are a conduit. You are a producer. That Nine of Cups, what they were working so hard on that had to do with you, that they lost, was keeping them good. They were so good. Let's see what's behind the Nine of Pentacles, though. So I feel this is representing you, collective, and what they were tapped into. I mean, the story never gets old because it's just one of those things. It's like you really had no idea how this person was thriving. I said striving, but thriving off of your energy. Nine of Pentacles. The Death card reverse lets me know that, this wasn't one of those things that was easily recognizable with yourself in the beginning. You did not process that, even though you were used to this independent lifestyle. Yeah, you could shake stuff up, you can make stuff happen, but who doesn't? Like, you don't wait on anybody. You had this realization about yourself, but you didn't know how much powerful you were set or destined to become, because we call the Nine of Pentacles a pre-Empress energy. It's like you were fancy free on your way, and then somehow this person, this energy by way of the person, was able to capture you in some way. So that's why I look at the Death card reverse as you not knowing completely your worth at that point, but then also not knowing how to transition from where you were to being the Empress. If we were looking at a Nine of Pentacles pre-Empress transferring to the Empress energy, you weren't there yet because you didn't have knowledge or were able to acknowledge that there was another step beyond this Nine of Pentacles energy, because you were pretty much fine where you were. I mean, you had goals and aspirations, but you never thought that something was going to come in and try to bamboozle or take that from you. And that's exactly what happened. So the Death card reverse explains that. And then we have the Lovers card reverse behind that, because you fell for something that was disguised as something else. So meaning the person that you met was actually that energy that inhabited that person with the Lovers card energy to connect to your essence. So long story short, this blockage, this Four of Pentacles reversed, this Eight of Pentacles, this Nine of Cups that thought that they were good forever, depleting your energy, they came disguised as a lover. Could be family member as well. The Lover card stands for that as well. But we're seeing that they were a false divine partner, because you might have thought that this was the one, right? Behind the Lovers card reverse, we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups lets me know that I don't feel like there was enough done to, the first instance that I received, because I'm getting something else on top of that, but let me not neglect what I heard first. So there could have been an offspring by way of a Page of Cups that was coming along to help you emotionally, help you identify with who you really are and then what you're really worth. Because I feel like if we're talking about children really show you the mean, true feeling, emotions behind love. And without the existence of love, you could venture off into the wilderness. But I feel like with love being involved in this, in which, if we think about the Nine of Cups, that representation of emotions, right? Somebody feeding off of your emotions, but at the end of the day, they were really about capturing your essence, because it was bringing them pentacle energy here. That Page of Cups had to come along and remind you what really was of value here. It wasn't the pentacles, it wasn't the buying, the purchasing, the value, what you've put before others, even yourself. You had to learn that lesson. Naturally, yes, you do possess that pentacle quality of energy. You bring value to people, places, situations. You do that naturally. But something that had to do with the emotion side, the cups, the love, that kind of escaped you early on. I feel like a lot of this independent, self-sufficient energy was not derived from love. It was derived from, I gotta get this. This means so much to me right now. I have to go after this. that's that Nine of Pentacles energy, because it was already there. It was part of your destiny and still is. But this person tapped into that. But they came disguised as, I got you. Maybe it was one of those like, yeah, we could do this together, or yeah, I'm here to be your helpmate, your soulmate, your twin, your whoever. But the offspring of the Page of Cups has helped you realize, I heard the word negate. So it maybe help you find your way, because I did mention wilderness energy, without love, without, you know, those things that really matter first and foremost before anything else. If that escaped you, yes, you will get off of a certain path. But then finding a path with who you thought, with the Lover's card reverse, was the one, that was the one who was incorporating that wilderness energy for you. I heard tapped in, so they definitely tapped into a source here. So the other part of that with the Page of Cups, I already said it. It had to do with incorporation of love. I'm hearing withstanding. So realizing what love really meant at the end of the day, and then the value of that. And then not only that, it's like the love of yourself. I'm hearing important and less important. So I'm also hearing value system. So you just had to find out how to negate and separate. I feel like negate came up before. Maybe not. I don't know. But here we go. Behind the Page of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups reversed. So I feel like we already went through this. This Knight of Cups is somebody who's in and out. They're carrying emotions in and out. You know, they may be concerned with you one day, then the next day they're not. You know, maybe they show you that. I'm getting like, you know, a narcissistic trait to where they withhold from you, or they draw back, or the silent treatment, or, you know, those childish games that they would play is what I'm getting with this Knight of Cups. So that would make sense with the offspring energy that I mentioned with the Page of Cups, because there's the Knight of Cups right there in the reverse. They weren't your divine partner. They were here to get what they could get and then leave back out. But we were talking about cups, how this person thought that they were good forever with the Nine of Cups. There they are holding the cup, but it's in the reverse. So they only caused their own downfall is how I also see this. They did this to themselves. You didn't set any kind of trap. They basically set up a trap for themselves. Behind the Page of Cups reverse, oh, we got the Queen of Cups. There you are. This is you coming into that emotion of love. That's exactly what we were covering here. You rising to the occasion of, I'm going to put me first. Forget what I was after, my destiny, what I was so independent, fancy free, what I was putting value around, what I was, you know, thought that I had to have, Nine of Pentacles. And you started focusing on you and what really matters here. Yeah. Queen of Cups energy. Well, there's the whole family unit right there, isn't it? All right. We got it, Spirit. Thank you. Now let's talk about this Six of Swords. So this does mean some sort of getaway to being cloaked, hidden. Your thoughts may be getting carried away, and your thoughts are hoping to be carried away to enlightenment, because that's what was mentioned in the channeling, is educating yourself in that spiritual aspect, but knowing that you can be rescued from, you know, yourself, your physical 3D self. You can be rescued, and you know how to do that now. You know that there is an existence of, man, if I need help, all I got to do is just ask. All I got to do is just call on whatever or whoever it is you do, or you call on spirit-wise, deity-wise, whatever it is that you do. I'm hearing practices even. You know how to do that. I heard secure, and you're secure in it. You don't have to question it. Behind the Six of Swords, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like the Seven of Pentacles, I heard release. So it allowed you to be able to release yourself from those things that were calling you. I'm hearing as if you were being guided towards it. But we have to keep in mind that, you know, if you place value above yourself, then it's an automatic defeat is what I'm hearing. The whole principle and idea of this is you are the bag with the 9 of Pentacles. That's not going anywhere. So for you to, I'm hearing the word pursuit, to pursue that, it made you negate the other things, which the most important, the prioritizing of love, was the thing that was negated here. But we talked about that Page of Cups, possibly an offspring coming to bring all of that to the forefront for you of what really matters at the end of the day. And it's not about Pentacles, because that's all that's been out here, you guys, is Pentacles and Cups. The Cups had to come in and rearrange things for you. So I feel like with the release, because we're not talking about loss here, because you are the 9 of Pentacles, you can't lose when it comes to that regard. Like, that's not happening. What happens is you've been released from that responsibility of thinking that you had to go get, or you had to pursue, or you had to make this happen because, you know, that was your livelihood. And of course we mentioned value. Those are things that you put above yourself. Now you know that no, all I got to do is 6 of Swords, just kind of sit back, and if I need help, ask for it. It's almost as if the pursuit game is over. Like, that's a thing of the past. All right, y'all, let's talk about over here. I see the Tower card. So obviously there's something looming around this impending fall of a tower, because it's in the upright. So that means it's about to go down. This tower is about to crumble. But I'm seeing the explosion of the fire coming from the top of the tower, with the flames and coming out the window. So this is something that is intentional. It was definitely a fire set in this tower to bring it down. So when I think about a flame of a fire being set and it being intentional, that means somebody was angry. Somebody is determined to bring this tower down by any means necessary, and they don't care who gets hurt. So let's go ahead and turn the cards over and see what's going on. All right, y'all, we got the World card and we have the 8 of Swords reversed. So this is a release. Somebody is asking to be released from this tower because they can't take it anymore. And they are being released because the World card is in the upright. Something is coming full circle. It's done, whatever this is. So there's no more need for this tower. Let's see what else is here. I'm going to turn the card over next to the tower. On the other side, we have the 9 of Wands. So somebody's thought about how to do this. They've contemplated a few times about, am I really going to carry this through with the 9 of Wands? Because we're talking about actions. So this person has been thinking about this completion, and they're still ready to pursue bringing down this tower because they're at the number 9. The 10 would be the last final action that's necessary to take this tower down. Right now they're knowing that, yeah, I'm really about to do this. I've come this far, and I'm determined, because I mentioned somebody's determined to bring this tower down when we just saw the Tower card. So they're really, I'm hearing eager. They're eager to bring this down. We could be talking about a detective. We could be talking about somebody in law enforcement. We could be talking about somebody who has felt bound up into a situation for so long that now they're seeing that their independence is right around the corner. But before they can be released, they got to do this, whatever's in that Tower card and that 9 of Wands. That's the contemplation here for bringing that tower down. One more card, y'all. Look at that, 3 of Swords reversed. They can't take it no more. That's what was said in the channeling with that Tower card energy. They can't take it anymore. Tower's coming down, y'all. So is it safe to say it's connected to this person who held you in some sort of chokehold energy? If we go back to the original channeling of this reading, like, without you it's dry now and they can't take it anymore. But this was a tower that they created, because I said this Knight of Cups did it to themselves. They built up their own tower. I'm hearing persecution. They're going through it right now. They can't take it anymore. I'm hearing love. There's no love lost. So this means that the heartbreak that they're going through because of what they're going through, being that they were siphoning your energy, because that's what we were talking about, that they can't take it anymore, but there's no love lost. It's like they don't hate you. They're not holding it against you. That's a good thing, right? But at the same time, they got to go ahead and suffer through this tower that they created. All right, y'all, hope this helps.